Okay, is Roddy, you would consider Roddy somebody that's your type?
Nah, I'm good.
Any reason in particular?
Nah, I'm good is crazy work.
Oh my God.
Hey guys, welcome back to Normal Gays, where we take on LGBT insanity. I'm Brad Polumbo here with Clarkson Lawson.
What's up, guys? Now, before we get started, we did
We're going to do,
but this might come out after.
Yeah, you're right.
Anyways, we did a Halloween live, even though it's happening in 2 days. We did a Halloween live and we did a video for our members trying out different international candies and nasty foods. I'm going to try to make Brad throw up. So hopefully we get that on camera for the members. So consider joining as a normie. The link is in the comments.
Yes, and now we're going to react to a clip from a gay dating show.
This is new.
Yeah, this will be something new. So you have to let us know whether you like it or not in the comments. A little different than what we've done in the past, but we want to try new things.
Yeah.
No, but this one is, the concept is that you pop the balloon when you're not interested in the person.
Okay. I've seen these on my Instagram.
Yeah. But this one is all men. It's based in Atlanta, so it's mostly black men, I think, and they are. It's just a clip from. I'll link to the full video with all the segments. But this is just one guy's thing, and it doesn't go well for him.
Okay.
Let's
Oh, poor guy.
let's react and give our thoughts.
Hello.
So,
How are you?
I'm good.
Good. Tell us your name and age.
I'm DJ. I'm 24.
And DJ, what do you do?
I work in the medical field.
Very nice. Now, when you're not working, what do you like to do in your spare time?
I be chilling. I'm real reserved. I travel. We gonna go out the country,
Okay, all right. And what do you typically...
Why is he acting like he's too good to answer what he does for a living?
He said, "I work in the medical field," is what he said.
Wonder what.
What does that mean?
Yeah, like where do you work? I don't know. Why isn't he telling us?
Yeah,
I'm not gonna get to know him. Isn't that the goal?
I guess I'm not rocking with him too much, but he hasn't said anything that's a huge red flag.
No. I just
So-
feel like he's a little too cool for school type.
It would be weird though to go up there in front of a line of singles.
That's true. If you're like feeling a little self-conscious, you might
yeah.
overcompensate. That's
So
probably what's happening.
I'd give him the benefit of the doubt so
Yeah.
far. We should put you into one of these.
I would totally do it.
You should, yeah.
I should apply. Is that Jubilee?
No, I'll show you what it is after. All right, let's keep going.
What do you typically look for in a partner?
Some stability, some loyalty, standing on principles, Yeah.
That's it? Okay, cool. And do you have any deal breakers?
You can't fuck with anybody that I fucked with before.
Oh, wow. That's a good one. Okay.
What does that mean?
So like you can't be friends with people that he slept with before?
I guess that's what that means. I'm not
Or
sure.
Is he doing this in the context of an open relationship?
That's what I wasn't sure if he meant, but I feel like that's not what he meant. But maybe, I don't know. The first part I got.
That's a little bit of a red flag because if you're
What does that mean? Yeah, it sounds like are you referencing something that happened to you? Like,
it sounds like he came off very controlling in that, and I
Mm.
feel like that's usually people who lie a lot try to control their situations. So that would be my red flag. Even if he's not talking about an open relationship, I'd be like, "What do you mean I can't fuck with people?"
so you're interested in him, is what you're saying? Because
No,
you're
I'm
seeing
saying
red flags.
I would pop my balloon
You would,
at that.
but I feel like you'd run towards the red flags. That's what you normally.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay.
That's true.
And tell us something about you that they'd be surprised to learn about you.
I only want to fuck with a masculine bottom.
He doesn't want to fuck with
No, I only want to fuck with a masculine bottom. And for the audience, you will have to get creative about what that entails.
Oh my gosh, all of our
All the white middle-aged moms are going to be like,
say, like, what is a bottom? Oh, that you guys know. They have gay friends.
But wait, so what was the question there? He was asked, tell us something people would be surprised to learn. And then you
Oh.
immediately went to sex positions. That's a little odd to me.
Yeah, he wanted to make it clear to the feminine bottoms there that he was not interested.
Well, and let's see how they responded.
All right, so we did get some...
Not Urkel saying, what happened?
Urkel said, I'm still here.
Oh my God.
But they all popped immediately.
I mean, look, I feel like everybody's allowed to have their preferences.
It is, but you also do have to be realistic.
Yeah, I feel like there is an intersection between gay men who only want masculine men and are a little bit like ashamed of being gay. Not all the time,
Yeah.
but there is a very large intersection there where those two things do correlate because it's like
They're
they don't want to
still
be
very
seen.
uncomfortable. Yeah.
But I also think it's totally fine. Like I like
it's okay to have a preference.
masculine looking men, but I'm okay with like a feminine voice or like a little hand
Well, you
gesture.
just have to be a little realistic.
Yeah.
That's going to narrow down your pool a lot, what he just said.
Yeah, you're going to be single because like gay men are notoriously not masculine, I guess.
I mean, there are some, but I'm just saying you're really narrowing it down.
Yeah.
As evidenced by...
Right, yeah.
Because all these people either feel that they fall into that category, they don't fall into that category, or they're like offended by the statement. So they, even if they are masculine bottom, which maybe a few of them are, I don't know.
By the way they're standing like the Cheetah Girls, I don't think we've got masculine bottoms in the room with us.
Okay, that's my line. All right, let's roll.
So let's go and find out why, okay? So let's start here. Come with me. Tell us your name and age.
My name is Jai. I'm 24.
And Jai, what do you do?
That dude just popped his
He popped it? Maybe by the way you like stepped up or something?
Yeah, I don't know. You just on a 30-second delay to everyone else?
You know, oh my God. Maybe, you know what I'm thinking? I'm thinking the problem that I have with the men who are like, I only want masculine, is that it's not authentic a lot of the time. Because they're actually not masculine themselves, but they try to like cover up their like queen energy because they're ashamed of it. I met so many guys who are like, I'm a masculine guy, but then the more you get to know them or you get a couple drinks in them, they're like, hey girl, like, and then the way he just walked up, I can tell he just wants to queen out. He wants to get his nails done.
Oh gosh.
I'm a ex-military. I'm currently in school for cybersecurity. So
very good.
I'll do a little bit of everything.
Okay, thank you for your service. And what made you pop your balloon?
I'm open to more fluid people. Like I'm not just a masculine bottom, so I'm not interested.
Got it. Now, is Jai somebody you would consider your type?
Yeah, he look good.
All right, let's keep it moving. Hello, tell us your name and age.
My name is Ashton. I'm 24, sorry.
And so you can tell us where you're from.
I'm from Miami.
All right, and what do you do?
I work in childcare. I work for a government facility.
Very good. And what made you pop your balloon?
Honestly, when he first walked out, I didn't really like his energy. He was kind of like scared or like shy, but I gave him a chance. But his words were like, just not my cup of tea. I didn't like his mindset.
I ain't shy. I'm on that.
Okay.
What did you say?
All right, now is Ashton somebody you would consider your type?
Kind of like scared or like shy, but I gave him a chance. But his words were like, just not my cup of tea. I didn't like his mindset.
I ain't shy. I'm on that.
Okay.
Oh, he said, I ain't scared. I ain't shy. I'm on that. You are, though. You're giving scared.
Yeah, you're giving overcompensating because you're scared, which is okay.
Again, I think it's normal to feel a little deer in headlights in this situation where you're like at the meat market on display.
Right.
But when you say, I'm not scared.
But that's the type of masculinity that I see when people are like, I only want masculine. A lot of the time is that it's not actually, you're not actually masculine. You're not actually not scared. You are. You know? I don't know. Everything's projection.
All right, now is Ashton somebody you would consider your type?
Nah.
Anything in particular?
God damn.
I mean, maybe not, but you can tell he's salty.
Yeah, I would say the same thing if somebody said bad stuff about me. I'd be like, hell no. Ew.
In particular?
He cute though.
All right, let's keep it moving. Tell us your name and age.
My name is Roddy, and I'm 25.
We know why he popped his balloon.
We found the masculine bottom.
It's okay, Roddy. We love you, girl.
Roddy, you're wonderful the way you are.
Yeah.
What do you do?
I'm a social media influencer, and I'm a stylist.
Very nice. And what made you pop your balloon?
It was the comment about...
I wonder what it was.
Which comment was it? Let's rack our brains.
You can't fuck with that are feminine or masculine.
What?
So it was that little comment.
I feel you.
Any thoughts on that?
Nah, you good.
Okay, is Roddy, you would consider Roddy somebody that's your type?
Nah, I'm good.
Any reason in particular?
Nah, I'm good is crazy work.
Oh my God. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Reason in particular?
Nah, like I said, I like a masculine bottom. A little masculinity.
Okay, tell us your
He
name and
is
age.
My name is Calvin.
He's
I'm
standing like, I get it.
Yes.
I
26.
And Calvin, what do you do?
I work in healthcare field.
Very good. And what made you pop your balloon?
First, he's 24,
Did you
so
see
I'm
him roll his
26, so
eyes?
that's too young.
Wait, he did?
Yeah, he just looked at him and went like, ew.
Yeah, why does this guy keep looking at the camera like breaking the fourth wall?
Yeah, he thinks he's in the office or something.
He thinks he's the star of the show.
I mean, he kind of is.
No, but they go down the line and each one of them takes a turn as the guy with the microphone. So
Oh.
you're not actually special.
Oh my God.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
For me. So
What's that mean?
But you're too young for me.
I ain't too young.
Well, for me, that's what I'm saying.
You?
Yes,
Oh,
you're too young for me.
Oh.
But
He's 26 and he's 24 and he's saying that's too young for him. That's a little odd.
Okay. But his responses are pissing me off because I feel like it's like a kid who's in trouble.
Yeah, he's like,
I ain't too young for you.
I'm not, it's like that kid before nap time. I'm not tired.
Yeah. And he's like, I ain't scared. I'm straight or whatever. What did he say?
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm on or something like that. It's like, dude,
It's,
just
yeah,
relax.
it's giving
okay.
insecure.
Yeah.
So you prefer what age?
someone that is like close to my age, like 26 or more, or like 1 year younger than me. But
That's
24,
dumb to me.
But he is
Yeah.
cute, but that's
Appreciate
it's not
you.
my type.
26 and 24 is not
I don't know.
too big a difference.
His
That's weird.
manicured eyebrows and the way he's going. I see a queen behind this guy. I see a
Gotcha.
queen.
Now, is he somebody you would consider your type?
Yeah.
All right, let's keep it moving. Tell us your name and age.
My name is Elijah
I
and
didn't
I'm
expect
21.
that.
And Elijah, what do
Circles
you do?
up.
I do work retail and I do work with kids.
Nice. And what made you pop your balloon?
The masculine bottom, because I consider myself more fluid in that area, both masculine and feminine. So
Okay. Now, is Elijah somebody you would consider your type?
It could work.
Okay.
Oh my God.
That's a crazy thing to say.
Okay, wait. I kind of like him now. At
This-
least he's being honest.
yeah, he's like, yes, I'm like, he can get it.
Yeah, he's like, oh, I'll do it once. You know,
it's like,
desperate times call for desperate measures.
he might as well be like, after a couple drinks,
Yeah,
maybe.
if he messaged me on Grindr at 2 a.m., maybe that's basically what
Yikes.
he's saying.
No, now we're getting into your area of expertise.
I know.
Okay. Let's keep it moving. Tell us your name and age.
My name is Koo and I'm 31.
And Coop, what do you do for a living?
I'm a nursing student, also a CNA.
Very good. What made you pop your balloon?
Mainly because he said masculine bottom. Like, I just consider myself masculine, but not a bottom. So,
Makes sense. And would he be considered your type?
yeah, you look good.
All right. And tell us your name and age.
Isaiah, I'm 26.
And Isaiah, what do you do?
I'm in school to be a cosmetic surgeon, and I'm a bartender.
Very nice. And what made you pop your balloon?
The masculine bottom comment.
All right. Now, is Isaiah somebody you consider your type?
He pretty, but I fucked with his friend already, so you know.
All right. You never know what you're going to get. All right, DJ. Let's bring it back here. Unfortunately, that's all of the balloons popped today, but thank you so much
That's what
for
the comment was about.
coming on, okay?
Appreciate you.
All right.
When he said you can't be friends with somebody I fucked with, he's basically saying like that guy can't be friends with the other guy that he fucked with.
Interesting.
That was directed at him.
Oh, wow.
This is getting
Drama
too
tea.
personal for a video.
Yeah, I didn't realize the Atlanta gay community was so small.
Yeah, my ex lives in Atlanta,
Oh,
but
whore,
I know he's the worst.
scum.
He's bad.
But we're using his free flyer
No, not
pass
that
for
one,
a
not that
different ex. Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
This is the one that like stalks me and says that I'm a failure because I voted for Kamala Harris.
We should maybe cut this out.
Yeah. Anyways.
Anyway, guys, let us know what you think. Do you sympathize with the young man in this video, or do you consider him to be insecure like we do? Would you have
Yeah.
popped your balloon, or are you the masculine bottom he's looking for?
If you are the masculine bottom.
They did include his handle, so you could hit him up.
Yeah, so go find that video and hit him up. I'm sure he would be very happy. Just when he puts his makeup on at 2 a.m. to clean out, pretend like you didn't see anything.
All right, guys, let us know what you think in the comments. Subscribe, like, yada, yada, yada. Please consider becoming a channel member to support our content and unlock our exclusive weekly members-only videos. And with that, guys, we'll talk again real soon.